and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. They lived with, huh?
There's people around it.
Yeah.
You have to show us the pictures.
Here's the pictures.
Okay.
I didn't get a thing. Aww.
They lived with their mother in a sandbank underneath the root of a very big fir tree. Now, my dears, shut up. Now, my dears,
What's a sandbank?
That's a good question. I'm not really sure.
now, my dears, said old Miss Rabbit one morning, you may go into the fields and down the lane. Don't go into Mr.
How easy is that book to read? Shut up, let me read it.
No,
You're fine.
but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Mr. McGregor's garden. Your father had an accident there.
Why did the rabbit go into the garden?
He was put in a pie by Mr. McGregor.
Oh.
Now run along and don't get into mischief. I'm going out. There's another picture. I'll show you a picture when I get done reading.
Something's going on there.
Then old Miss Rabbit took a basket and her umbrella and went through the wood to the baker's. She bought a loaf of brown bread and 5 currant buns.
Brown bread?
I just read it. You shut up and listen to them.
There must be them like
Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, who were good little bunnies, went down the lane to gather blackberries.
Which one's Cottontail?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, Peter's not the one in there.
Oh, you're right.
These are my favorite type of stories.
But Peter, he was very naughty, ran straight away to Mr. McGregor's garden and squeezed under the gate. First, he ate some lettuce and some French beans, and then he ate some radishes, and then feeling rather sick, he went to look for some parsley.
I don't even know what half the stuff is in this book.
It's sad.
Parsley.
You can show some pictures of the Look how sad his face is.
He's sick. He squeezed underneath that fence.
I have this movie.
Aww.
Well,
You guys be quiet.
But around the end of a cucumber frame, who should he meet but Mr. McGregor? Mr. McGregor was on his hands and knees planting out young cabbages. But he jumped up and ran after Peter, waving a rake and calling out, "Stop, thief!" Peter was most dreadfully frightened. He rushed all over the garden, for he had forgotten the way back to the gate. He lost one of his shoes among the cabbages, and the other shoe among the potatoes. After losing them, he ran on 4 legs and went faster, so that I think he might have got away altogether if he had not unfortunately ran into a gooseberry net and got caught by the large buttons on his jacket. It was a blue jacket with brass buttons, quite new. Peter gave himself up for lost and shed big tears, but his sobs were overheard by some friendly sparrows who flew to him in a great excitement and implored him to exert himself.